Hey kids, welcome back to Let's Play Disco Elysium. We are now entering, I have progressed very little in this game, so we are entering totally uncharted territory. Last episode we were working on getting this body down, and we came to the conclusion, Kim and our yet unnamed detective, that we need to go talk to the dock workers to get the body down. I'm going to take a look. It's been a couple days since I booted this up, so I'm going to take a look at some of these items here. Yellow Man mug. We haven't interacted with that. We've interacted with the damaged ledger. I guess we can interact with this. Or maybe not. No, I guess we can't. Instant photo of tattoos. I don't think I can interact with that either. Okay. I'm just going to look here and... Where's the rest of the armor? The victim's tattoos. Ask around about the tattoo's possible meaning. So we have the photo, I guess, so we can show it to people. Where's the rest of the armor? Ask Kuna, the kid throwing rocks, what he knows. Getting the body now. Access the harbor and ask for Everett Claire's help. Well, I feel like... I'm kind of role-playing this to some degree. I feel like we need to see about getting that body down sooner rather than later, presumably, right? So... I think we're gonna go over to this woman here we can get directions from.
Hello again, officer. How are things?
Right. So, it's up in the north. There's the pier, the Cape Side apartment buildings, some more tenements. Not a lot, really. Okay, the pier, is that where the dock workers are? The harbor gates to the east. Some kind of commotion, I think. I don't follow local politics. A Fritta store, too. Okay, that's the east. That's sounding like where we need to go. That's the south. Some shops and a bridge. The canal bridge leads to the coast, but it's broken, I think. Some kind of accident, probably. Okay, what's on the other side of the canal? Just coast. There's a little fishing village there and a fish market. But that got closed down ages ago. And what is in the west? She looks at the water, squinting. It's just water. No, actually, I think they call it the Martinez Inlet. There's some islands in the bay, but they're hard to reach. Okay, I think that's it. So, what did we say? We said it was to the east. Harbor. Thanks, that's all for now. No problem, she nods, brushing a fleck of soil off her cheek. This is, I feel like, a pretty stupid question, to be honest. We can also go to this car, I think, and try and find our ID card, but... What is this? Closed for winter, please use main entrance. Okay. So this is... What does it say? Fritta. Okay, so that's the convenience store. So this looks like some kind of strike going on here. Probably talk to some of these people. Maybe not. There's that guy up there. Can we talk to any of these folks? We can talk to this guy.
Bastards! We have a right to work!
The man yells towards the harbor gates. His voice is the loudest of the lot and oddly screechy for a man his size. What's going on
Pull
here?
up and stay frosty, everyone. Cops are here.
The broad-shouldered alpha male turns to you. He's a full head taller than everyone else here.
Here to fuck with us? Beat the honest worker down?
No.
Good. We're fighting for a cause here. Right to work. Right to work. Besides, we're not that different. It helps the people see us talking. Cops and strikebreakers together. Shows authorities are on our side. Builds confidence.
Well, regardless, I have some questions for you.
Maybe you should ask them the questions. Like why we're not allowed to make a living here. Shame on you! We have families to feed, you piece of shit.
He points his finger at the man sitting on the railing, which maybe he's the guy up there.
So do we, scab.
The loitering man hollers. Okay. We need to get... I guess we need to get into the harbor, if I remember correctly. Have fun, he snorts. Union shits are on full strike. Don't think they're gonna let you through the gates. You trying to meet their fat boss? You'll say this is an official matter, not to be discussed. I don't know. Let's just say this for now. Right to work, he again shakes his large fist and turns back to you. It's shameful, cops doing nothing. You should bring backup. Open the gates for us. Blockading gainful employment for workers is a crime. This is actually the first time I've encountered something where I feel like there's I don't want to say any three of these. I don't know. We're not picking a side in this just yet, sir. I agree. Pity. He turns around and bellows at the gates. Let us work. I'm gonna leave now. I'm focusing on getting this body down. It says G. The Greater Revocol Industrial Harbor. Okay. Really have no idea how to get in here. Holding tab to figure this out. Maybe I can I get up here?
Scab?
Asks a man with jolly eyes tilting his head. You're hazy on the notion of a scab. Smells like politics, though. Maybe it's got something to do with Flask he reaches for from time to time? Well, I mean, I feel like we know what a scab is. A scab is someone who works when there's a strike on, right? I'm not a scab, I'm a cop.
I was just messing with you. No one's ever seen a cop scab. Imagine, you cops going on a strike, but then another cop comes in and says, let us cop for less money. Speaking of, what brings the RCM here, to the Wild North? Come to see the strife?
I'll say this. Come to Martinez investigating a murder. Murder, huh? That sounds like a lot of hard work. You'd never see me investigating a murder. A lot of funny options here. Let's see here. It's actually very fun and easy. I'm gonna say that. I don't believe you. Poste l'Aventurier said the same thing. They tried to get me to be their postman. So fun, so easy, they said. It's just walking. He shakes his head at the memory. The adventurer post, I guess Post is the mail service, right? It wasn't. I'm doing much better here at the harbor, being an honest union man with a lot of free time on his hands. I'm looking for assistance with a dead body situation. Body still hanging in the tree? He rubs his chin as if pondering core beliefs. Aye, that's a rough pickle. Can't help you with that, sorry. Not really an admirer of dead bodies. Might be someone else from the union can render assistance, he shrugs. Does this mean you can let me through the gate? I don't operate in that capacity. I am not a granter of passage. He takes a swig and points up the stairs with his flask. The passage grants itself. If it's all so simple, why don't the strikebreakers just go up the stairs? That simple? I just walk in? Aye, walk right past Measurehead and go in. Past Measurehead. Yeah, the 2.5 meter tall Seminese supremacist there. He points to the bridge above the gate. Walk right past him. Right. Then press the button to unlock the door. Uh-huh. Then go past him again. Okay. And you enter the harbor through the office. Esta. So you're saying it's actually quite difficult, or, gotcha. Let's see if we can ask him some more questions. The man whispers a jaunty tune, a coastal breeze ruffles his hair. No, I'm just gonna get going. We'll talk about this strike later. We got a body to get down. 3 T's, how idiomatic. I don't know what that's referring to be honest. I might have missed something in that dialogue. What's going on here? And notice, in case of strike, press button behind guard. A hermetically sealed door locked by electronic means. There's no not lockpicking or door kicking this one. Okay. I don't know. Can we get by these guys? Measurehead makes all men quiver. Oh god. No one will get past you. Your body betrays your degeneracy.
Nobody betrays your degeneracy.
Right.
Yeah, Measurehead. His body totally betrays his degeneracy.
The young woman at the giant's side agrees. I like this. My body's unimportant. I'm with the police. We need to get into the harbor.
That is precise the negligence that has led you to succumb to Ulru.
His face contorts in disgust as if he were smelling a dead rat.
You reek of it. An invisible sword of Ulru emerges from your throat. You cannot see it, but others can. It is making the woman in my company sick.
Al Ghul, I guess he means alcohol? I'm kind of tempted to say this, to be honest. Enough, I need you to take down the dead body or let me in.
No, you don't. You need to get another group. Occidental Upload Group B4 is done giving orders around here. The influence of the ham sandwich race is reigning.
I love this guy's French accent. I feel like we're really pushing our luck with that, considering how wimpy we are in general. The race stuff is unimportant here. I just need you to help me do my job, please.
Begging for help. Attempting to pass via for cooperation. How far the Occidental Upload Group has fallen. You were once a noble and powerful race.
So this guy's got all sorts of crazy racial prejudices.
You gave the world eugenics, electricity, and powerful weapons of war like missiles and aerostatic aircraft. You made great gains in metallurgy, race theory, and statecraft.
I don't think like we did any of that.
You dominated lesser cultures, like the deformed Hemians and the inexplicably potato-obsessed Quakers. But now your ascent to the genetic summit has halted. You are obsessed with sadness and with frivolous pop culture. You will be superseded. Isn't that right, babe?
It is, baby, yeah. You know it.
There's a button right behind him, just out of reach. It must be the one that opens the door to the harbor. Suggestion. This man is not budging. Let's hope his superiors inside are more cooperative. We're not pushing anyone, I don't think. I don't know. Come on, I just need you to move about 20 centimeters back.
It is my task to keep the degenerate crumbs from entering the yard.
I don't want to say that. I don't think we're assuming it's these guys who killed the guy yet. You're right about all this. Now I need you to help me get that corpse down from the tree. I feel like this is one of those things where we're gonna need like better stats or something to get through here. Can I just push the button? say this is
still
going
need to
to
get into the harbor. We need help with the tree situation. Take us be another way.
Kim, can't you like ninja this guy or something? I really can't just click that button, huh? And I can't walk past him. I also don't want to tell him that he's right. I don't think we're a racist. I don't really want to play a racist character, to be perfectly honest. Can you help me in any other way?
Hola, Wandering Man. How can I help you?
No. We don't have any new options with him, new dialogue options. Maybe someone else in this, what's that? Is that money? Run to the money. Take it all. Right. Did we talk to that guy already? What's this? Is that just a trash can? Am I about to open a trash can? More money there. The lorries probably stored fuel here. Now they store booze. Okay. We are getting richer by the penny. By that I mean not much richer. Man. Who are you?
Welcome to Revachol.
Ah, Revachol, that's how you pronounce it. The remark isn't addressed at you, it's addressed to Kim. Racist lorry driver. Okay, so he's making a racist jab at Kim. Well, we're gonna defend our partner. Why are you addressing my partner like that?
Don't you welcome to Revachol me. My grandfather came here from a 3,000-year-old racist isolationist culture, while your ancestors came to this island mere 300 years ago. Every school of thought and government has failed in this city, but I love it nonetheless. It belongs to me as much as it belongs to you.
Ugh. I'm hesitating between you tell him and say nothing. I mean, I think we know what's happening. Ah.
It's men like you who keep Revachol divided, making it that much harder for everyone to climb out of this post-war limbo.
What he means is, fixation on Revacholian nation, on the Revacholian nation makes it harder for Revachol to actually attain self-determination. Yeah. I think we should say this. I think that our rhetorical, if we're going to use our signature skill here, I think we should take this suggestion here. He's right. You're undermining our best shot at real self-determination.
Oh, come on, man. I just said welcome to Revachol. It's a lorry driver thing.
I know exactly what you meant. You think my kind doesn't belong here, that I should watch myself and behave. But you see, I'm an officer of the RCN. It's actually my job to make sure you behave. I would advise you to remember that.
Silence. The air between them becomes tense. Your partner needs backup. Now is your moment to shine. I'm gonna keep going with this line of defending our partner. I'm not sure, you know, I haven't really made any firm decisions about about our character or anything, but I think I'm gonna keep backing up Kim here. Partly because I think we need Kim on our side. We really don't know what's up. Fucking A, Kim, I got your back. Give the lieutenant a punch on the shoulder.
You two make a cute couple. You know that?
So he's homophobic too? The lieutenant exhales and resumes his regular calmness. Okay. Now that's settled, we have a couple of questions.
Whatever you say, officers.
He waits impassively, cigarette smoldering between his fingers. Interesting. let's show him the mug. Why not? I found this mug in the trash. Is it yours? He stares at the yellow mug, the yellow man mug. Then suddenly he explodes. Ah ha ha, ah ha ha, oh man, that's great. Look at that guy go. Haven't seen anything that funny in a while. Is it yours? Cool, we just leveled up for asking a man about a mug. I do like this game. God damn. He wipes the tears from his eyes. Thanks for that, but no, it's not mine. He doesn't live in Malcinez. Interesting. What are you hauling? Not much anymore. I'm here to pick up some cargo, but the dock workers are on strike, so it's a sit and wait in your ass situation. What kind of cargo are you supposed to pick up? Apples. Apples is exactly the kind of thing you'd say if you had something to hide. Apples? Yeah, apples. Take it you had other questions? I'm gonna say we're done for now. I don't think there's much more going on there. What's going on here? Jump Jams, a popular music mag. French spelling of music. A glossy magazine, most able-bodied men. This issue hosts a top 10 list. Okay. This is another trash. What's that? Magnesium. We want that, right? Yeah. That's for morale. Okay. Maybe we can find a solution in this store. Yeah, really drawing at straws here. I feel like we're gonna have to try and fight that guy up there, but I feel like we're woefully unprepared to do so. Alright, what's going on in here? Yellow roses, dozens of them, tulips too. Okay. Tear machine. Tear machine? The Terre, I'm not sure what that is. Tear machine stands in the corner. A sign says 1 bottle equals 10 cents. What is this machine? The clerk looks up out of her magazine. Oh, that's a Terre machine. Yes, but what is it? She knits her brow, confused. It's a machine for tear, you know. You find tear outside, like bottles or whatever, and put it in the machine. Then it gives you money. I see. And how do I pick up tear for the tear machine? So this is like bottles we can pick up. Need a bag, I guess. We used to have some, but we gave them all out. So she shrugs awkwardly. Feel free to use it if you find a bag, though. I'm sure there are some out there. She points outside somewhere. So we do need to find a bag because we need money. What's going on here? Melancholy pop song plays on the radio. You see several packaged raincoats fill a low shelf beneath a display of croissants and juice bottles. The raincoats are transparent. Except. I think this is a typo. I feel like we've seen a few typos in this game. Maybe I'm just reading it wrong. But that looks like it should say except. The raincoats are transparent. No, expect. It should say except. Yeah, weird. Except for the big Frit logo on the back. The packages are small, discreet, sloppily stacked, making them easier to take unnoticed. No need to worry about knocking over a display. I don't think we want to steal a raincoat. Let's leave that. I don't think we need to ask her what a raincoat is.
Welcome to Frit. Feel free to look around or something. Everything is out on the shelves.
She returns to her magazine. What's the magazine she's reading? What magazine are you reading?
You mean this?
She looks at the cover, boasting a colorful photo of 2 girls kissing.
This is Pop Stars. It's got like famous people in it. It's not for sale.
Looks like it also has something called Police de la Mode, which is Fashion Police, featured on page 34. This speaks to you. Forget about all that. What is this Fashion Police feature? Again, typos. Maybe.
It's where they rate different outfits famous people wear. It's kind of funny. They're kind of mean. It's about who's the most stylish.
We'll say this. This is fun. Who's the numero uno guy in there right now, and does he look like this? Pointing at yourself. Her lazy eyes scan up and down your body, assessing the situation.
No, I don't think so.
We are not the fashion police. We're the real police.
Kim. No sense of humor, Kim. Let's proceed. I have some questions for you.
Okay, I'm not really supposed to be chatting to anyone, but...
Can you tell me anything about the dead body? I don't really know anything. I mean, I know it's there, but I haven't seen it, so... Did you know the man who died? Not really. Not really? Does it mean you knew him a little? No, I didn't know him at all. How long does it... What do you think happened? I don't know. No need to worry. The lieutenant's voice is soothing and professional. It's just standard procedure for us to ask around. If you hear anything, let us know, okay? Let us now. See, again, wow. This game is just riddled with spelling errors. Not that it bothers me. I'm just, I'm surprised. I feel like there's this game has been up for about 6 months at this point. I feel like there is an imminent patch to fix some of this. Someone is going to, they're gonna get a detailed email with from someone with all the spelling errors in here, and there's gonna be a patch that's gonna come out and it's gonna fix these. So keep an eye out for that, folks. Okay, she scratches her nose. How long has it been there? I don't know. Really long? Okay, thank you for your help. She brushes the strands of hair off her face and tries to return to her magazine. Okay, so she's pretty useless. Can I... Simmering wall of vices. A colorful display of cigarettes and alcohol bottles line the shop wall, inviting you closer. There, in the dark green glass, a world of ruby, all in vain. The great flowing river of warmth. Wine, alcohol, beer alcohol, love alcohol. I'm gonna say not right now. If we feel like we need a drink, we'll come back when Kim's gone. St. Baptiste Pharmaceutics. A small cabinet on the wall is filled with various medicine bottles, nasal sprays, and blister packs. They all bear the St. Baptiste Pharmaceutique logo. This is interesting. This is like not how you spell this in French, but like there would be a P in St. Baptiste. Pharmaceutique would have a Q-U-E at the end, but it's kind of like, this is kind of like a weird mix of English and French here. Their logo is the bloodless rose, pure white, untouched by harm. Just ask me if you need anything from St. Baptiste. We don't stock prescription meds, but we do have Nosifed, Druamine, Magnesium, and Hypnogamma. So this is kind of where I can get my healing potions for this game. And I don't think we should be spending money on that, because we need to find a place to sleep. Okay. I see nothing else of interest in here for now. But we do need collecting those bottles. Did we leave Kim behind? Is he following us? Okay. Yes, he is. What's going on here? Can we get there? Grad Factory of Magnets and Miracles. A lorry stuck in the traffic jam. This big, heavy grad-made machine is well kept for such an old machine. Let's look in the window. The windows are clear. They've been recently washed. You can see the lorryman's cabin with personal belongings, stickers, and insignia. Sorry. What kind of stickers and insignia? The driver has adorned his space with a substantial collection of peculiar paraphernalia. Proclamations about honor, strength, and purity are glued to various panels. So, sounds like another racist to me. What about the back seat? The back end of the cabin has a small perch to sleep, large ashtrays. There are several suns and wheels sewn into the curtains. A book with ragged edges catches your notice. The front cover features a large, muscular man. The title reads, Man from Jelmdal in the Lost City of the Pygmies. Racist nationalist paraphernalia. He grits his teeth. Not unusual in this part of town. This is our guy. So Kim thinks that the murderer is definitely a racist. The Lieutenant Lawsworth is a racist. Oh, that guy. Okay. The Lieutenant Lawsworth is a racist lorry driver. You think this lorry belongs to our tough guy? Likely, yes. This guy's proud of who he is. Drapes it all over his machine. Huh. Well, we got lots of experience from that. I forgot, to be honest. We need to level up. Okay, so... Interesting. Not sure. You know, I gotta say, I read a bit about like kind of how to play this game and not lose at it a bunch. Just for the purpose of this Let's Play not being a total shit show, to be honest. But I have read somewhere that it's not a bad idea to kind of keep a hold of these skill points and to use them as we need them. And that seems like a smart idea. Because, to be honest, I'm kind of tempted to put a point in physical instruments so that we can deal with that brute up there, but I don't know whether going from 2 to 3 is going to give us what we need. Let's not. Let's hold on to our level up skill point for the time being. I don't see anyone else we can interact with here. I feel like we should find a plastic bag. Goods from the lorry haphazardly litter the surroundings. Is this all the same lorry? Are they like all in a... Oh wow, yeah, it's like a... Huh. All the vehicles and everything here are kind of like a combination of futuristic and retro. Retro-futurism, you could almost say. Tommy...
Feel like a traveler.
Tommy again with the weird mangled French. L'homme, as you would normally say. The man mutters to himself, accenting the beats as he goes. A simple little cadence, he seems to be making it up as he goes. What's going on here?
It's the jam, my man.
He motions towards the sprawl of lorries with a sweeping gesture. What's the jam?
It's a traffic jam for the ages. Harbor gates of the street are shut tight. No explanation given. Workers on strike, scabs agitating, an all-around clusterfuck. Meanwhile, we're all stuck here in long-haul limbo for days upon days upon days upon days.
So how long have you been here?
Feels near forever. Like I was born on this here roundabout and this was all I ever knew. Just me and the metal and the tires, the oil and the fumes of mazout.
Extravagantly phrased, but I can roll with it.
Yeah, imagine. It's been a whole week already.
He snickers.
So tell me, what do you need?
Know anything about the dead man, the one hanging behind the hostel there? He ain't one of us drivers. I know that. All accounted for. Otherwise, I haven't really asked about that. Been wasting time right here, keeping busy. It's easy to see he's telling the truth. He kept his nose out of the dark stuff. He's kept his nose out of the dark stuff. Busy with what? Analyzing the fundamental structural and psychological conditions of being stranded in the midst of a sea of motor lorries and their sad, despondent chauffeurs. I like this guy. And your conclusion? A sense of surprise there ain't more bodies hanging from more trees. What are you hauling anyway? Oh, high-grade narcotics, illegal firearms, stuff like that. I feel like he's sort of the opposite of the other lorry driver. Relax, he's merely joking. I'm gonna say this, Wicked, I've always wanted a friend in the underworld. Ha, no, I'm joking, man, he grins. FALN runs a nice, clean business. This haul of cargo is mostly sporting goods, you know, tracksuits and that kind of thing. They usually get shipped to Grad and the Occident, which means the West. Though we've been making headway in the Ilmaran market lately. That's your machine behind you? I guess maybe we can buy clothing from this guy at some point. I wonder, because I know we can change our clothes, right? That's your machine behind you? This rockin' beauty? He points at the lorry with his thumb. Sure is. Like a rash you can't get rid of. You interested in the heavy-duty cargo machinery? A motor lorry, also called a camion, which is the French word for a truck, on Caillou and neighboring islands. This one looks roughed up enough to be a sort of FALN rust bucket. Maybe the A6? That FALN A6 you got there? Good eye, my man. Yep, she's an old one, but reliable. He gives the side of the lorry a friendly knock. Me and her spent a long time together. Right, I had another question. The man taps his finger rhythmically against his arm. I'm not gonna ask him for money. I feel like we're not there yet. Tell me more about this strike. It's like whatever's going on over at the docks. Workers got a blockade set up, making demands. No way in or out. What's the union demanding? Some pretty wild stuff I hear, like a giant new power crane and half the company. I forget what exactly. Good on them, I guess. I've heard talk there's a company rep in town too, a strike negotiator type. They'd know what's up, precise demands and so on. Ah yes, from the Wild Pines, he takes a note. We'll meet her soon enough, I'm sure. What do you think the company wants? They want to keep the money flowing in, my man. He makes a ka-ching sound. He doesn't blame them, but he's not on their side, that's for sure. Anything else I should know? Anything else? He thinks. Yeah, this ain't really my area of expertise. I just do my job and get paid. I have things to do and places to be. All of us do. All of who? Us lorry drivers, camionneurs, which is the French word for lorry drivers. A few still hang around here waiting for this mess to end. Most have scurried off somewhere to get drunk or high or laid. He smiles awkwardly. Not that I blame him, really. Not you? Not my thing. Chasing transient pleasures is a drag these days. I prefer the examined life now. Thinking, reflecting, observing. He glances down the road towards the horizon, a glint of something in his eyes. He tries his best to look nonchalant, but there's a rigidity in him, as if trying to conceal something warm and deep beneath the cool exterior. This is a white check. We can retry this. Empathy 3. Can we also increase our empathy and then try it? That could be cool. I kind of feel like we have more important things to spend our... Can I do this in the middle of a conversation, or do I have to like start the conversation again? Let's do it. Let's try this. Let's increase our empathy. And then... try and pass this check. Still 28%. What do you see in his eyes? Fail. Oh, now I've like forced myself into a... Hard to tell whether this is like... because it says this sort of ease into it, don't go too far. This seems like a personal matter. It's hard to tell whether that's really like spill the beans, like I'm demanding that he do it, or whether it's kind of an amicable... I'm gonna say this. Man, nothing's troubling me, just the usual lorryman tropes and hopes, the roads and the rhymes. This jam ain't helping either. He looks around. That's all the beans you got, Tommy? Damn, it really is hard to talk man to man. Alright, we'll come back and try that again later. I'm good for now. Good talk. Don't be a stranger. He gives a salute with 2 fingers. Cool. Well, maybe we'll try and figure out what's going on with him later.
Yes?
I don't think we're going to ask him anything for now. I was kind of curious to see, honestly, if we would get kind of new dialogue options with him as the case progresses, and that might be true. Well, we have not been successful at getting past that lorry driver there, or that, sorry, not the lorry driver, the guy who's holding the gate shut. Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and the white livery bearing the number... in a blue and white livery bearing the number 57. Vapor emanates from the large engine in the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet. Oh, it's been 2 hours, at least. That's weird, too, because wasn't he waiting there for like 3 days? That's weird. This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion, the Kupris Kanima motor carriage. Open the door. In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of fuel preheater gauge. Interesting. Weren't we supposed to get something out of this, or make a call or something? Pick up the radio. Frequency tableau lights up, and a green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye, and then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens. Radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static. This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you? Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on. Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times. Hi, Alice. This is the officer from the 41st Precinct speaking. Nice to meet you. This is Officer Alice Dimitri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you? A voice replies in the radio. Under the green prim line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. I wonder what Kim's default radio station is. I'm supposed to report that I've lost my badge, I think. Or we can call Sylvie. I need you to connect me to a civilian, a Sylvie. She may have reported a murder. Of course, what's her number? Officer, Kim, didn't Garta give you Sylvie's number? Yes, hold on. The lieutenant takes a look at his notes. Her number is 005-1944-4298. Received. Hold on, officer. Start slapping a marching rhythm on your thighs. Let's do it. Give it a minute. She might be busy at the moment. Takes a bit to get to the phone. Hilarious. Officer, she finally returns. I have Sylvie Malaika on the line for you. Yes, hello. A female voice greets you through static. It sounds like she's a million miles away from here. Sylvia, I believe we've met before. This is me, a detective from the Whirling Rags. Oh, right. She recognizes your voice almost immediately. Hello, officer. What can I do for you? You can hear resentment in her tone. She's not thrilled to be talking to you again. We probably did that ourselves. We probably shouldn't have said that. Like, we probably shouldn't have identified ourselves, honestly, because given the state of the place as we left it. Was it you who called the police, I think? No, not me. Do you know who made the call? No, sorry, I don't. She clears her throat. Not a lot of people have phones around here. Copper thieves take the wires. Copper thieves take the wires. People don't have the money to have cables put in again. They use the Union's phone or the one on the coast. So the Union has a phone, and there's one further down the coast. Got it. That might be useful. It was someone else, the lieutenant makes a note. We'll find them sooner or later, officer. It might just take a while. What was that? That's a mission, okay. Okay. But why didn't you call? Didn't a corpse behind your workplace bother you? Didn't she say she didn't have a phone? Let's go next question. Do you know who put the victim's clothes in the trash? No, I don't know. It wasn't me. She gulps. I haven't been out there since. I was terrified of the stench in the corpse. Okay. You quit your job at the Whirling. Why? You mean, why did I leave the bar? You can hear her tense up on the other side. Honestly, I'm not really comfortable discussing it with you, sir. Well, didn't we already know the answer to this too? I kind of feel like we might be asking too many questions here, but I gotta say, I am curious. Garta said that he hit on her. Okay, did you leave because of Garta? What? She stops abruptly. No, why would you even think that? He told me he asked you out. Are you saying it didn't happen? I feel like I've opened up a whole can of worms here. Please, don't bring Garta into this. It's none of your business. I already said I don't want to talk to you about this. You're messing everything up again. Okay, do you know how my paperwork ended up in the trash container behind the Whirling? Well, there's an uncomfortable pause. You tried to jam it down the toilet, sir, clogging it completely. After I had unclogged the toilet and retrieved the paperwork, I threw it out in the trash, thinking you didn't need it. I am sorry about that. She doesn't sound like she's actually that sorry. Anything else, detective? I think I got everything I need, thanks. Okay. Interesting. Well, that empathy point might serve us here. This is a red check though, isn't it? Let's try. Oh, thank God. Alright. Wait, before you go, you're mad at me, right? Tell me, what did I do? I can't remember anything. I'm not mad, it's just the static size again. You were so drunk and so emotional all the time, and then the skua thing happened. It just made me want to quit. So I'm assuming that bird that Garta was fixing is something that we knocked off the wall. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want... Oh, I don't want to say that. What skua thing? The stuffed bird, the great skua. You threw it against the wall while screaming, "Fuck that bird," and laughing like a maniac. I think you said it had been giving you shit ever since you got there. Bitch, bird got what was coming to her. Oh, why do I always end up screwing everything up? I'm gonna say that. It was a pretty bird, there since I started working in Whirling. I really liked her. We called her Scotty. There's genuine sadness in her voice. Cool, this empathy, that point in empathy seems to be serving us reasonably well. So you're telling me that I was the one who made you want to quit? Yes, obviously, you were the worst client I've ever seen. And I've seen so many assholes in this place. I've had sailors fighting, union guys grabbing my ass, kids stealing booze. Once a guy was glued to the karaoke machine every night for 2 months, but you, she paused. Go on, I want to know what I did. Well, you were the worst. You were worse than all of them. Honestly, you were getting borderline aggressive. Even about little things, like not turning down the volume at 3 a.m. I even liked one of the songs you kept listening on repeat. No more, I hate it now. Hold on, which song? We Go On by the OO, she sighs. I can't listen to it anymore. You've turned it into a parody. Sorry. Sorry about the song. Hell with that song. Then there was your room, your project, an experiment to see how bad it can get in there. I tried to send the cleaner, but you wouldn't let me. Threatened to make me understand. I had no idea what you meant, and I don't want to know. And then you screamed something incomprehensible about churches and the scent of apricots and aquariums. She takes a deep breath. I'm sorry. And then I had to deal with your toilet, the one you clogged with police documents causing water damage downstairs in the kitchen. I won't even mention you waving your gun around, harassing customers, threatening to sing karaoke, threatening to kill yourself. Okay, I get it. I wasn't a very good tenant. Wait, do we have a gun? No, you really weren't. You were simply the worst. I'm truly sorry for everything, Sylvie. God, I knew I shouldn't have brought it up. Just try not to call me again and let's pretend it never happened. What else did I sing beside the OO? I'm looking for a song. This is our karaoke mission, man. We gotta complete the karaoke mission. Oh, all sorts of things. Some disco, rock too. So much disco and rock. Was I singing The Smallest Church in Saint-Saëns? Yes, that's the one you like to sing along to the most. The later it got, the more that one came on. Inland Empire. Interesting. You still have to find a copy, though, before you can blast it. Alright. She asked us not to dwell on that again. Right, thank you for talking with me. Take care. You hear a sigh of relief from the other end of the radio. Wordless, the call breaks. Then the already familiar voice. Anything else I can help you with, officer? Could you connect me to the 41st Precinct? I have something I need to report. Just a second, officer. She puts you on hold, the static crackling softly like a bonfire. After a while, you hear an old man greet you from the radio. His rattly voice is oddly familiar. 10-2, 10-5, this is 41st. Come in, over. Jules Pidur, another French name. A scrawny old man sits in a dusty cubicle, smoking with a large white rectangle sewn on his vest. In front of him is a box-shaped apparatus with an array of wires and antennas, the radio switchboard. The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop. And cops know relay code. 10-4, station 41. I've got urgent business, over. 10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over. Just reporting in, over. 10-18, state your message, sir. I need to report my badge missing. My badge, can't find it anywhere. Basically, it's gone. 10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 1022 the captain. Over. Is it him? A dry voice asks in the background. What does he want? Says he lost his badge and needs to report it. He what? He lost his badge? I'm gonna say that nothing. Who lost his badge? Oh god. Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think? It's Officer Dick. He tries to speak through laughter. Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity. Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge. Defend yourself immediately. They're laughing at you. Haha, officer. Officer has lost his badge. Haha, like I'm the first cop to ever misplace his badge. He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically. Oh god damn it. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this. Satellite Officer V. Kamal is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station. Over. Mullen dicked us. Can't we just move on? I want to get it reported and be done with it. Task complete. Report your badge missing. New task. 10-4. I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over. Cool. Well, we gained a big chunk of experience for that. Fuck me, Mac. Come here. You got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge. What's going on? Super Cop here has lost his badge. He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge. Alright, enough with this now. I have other things to discuss. 10-9. Come again? I didn't get that. Over. The animated conversation in the back is making it difficult for him to hear you. New heights even for Captain Sober. Ask him, the speaker gasped for air. Ask him if he lost his gun, too. The room roars with laughter. I almost positive we lost our gun. Sergeant Torson wants to know if you lost your gun, too. Over. Yeah. Check your pockets, check your... It's the first time I think we've seen Half-Light. Check your pockets, check your... Holy fuck, you don't know where it is, do you? Oh god, it's not here. Okay, it's gone. Your gun is most definitely gone. This is a red check. Interesting. Maybe we should say nothing. Ten-1, you're breaking up. 10-9. Repeat, please. Over. Don't say anything. Oh God, we're losing. Come in, officer. 10-9. Repeat message, please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over. Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse here. That's affirmative. Over. He says he doesn't have it. Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't. Man succumbs to laughter again. This really isn't. This isn't really a laughing matter. Matt can face the giant of Coco nearby by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants. Oh, I can't. Fuck. He lost his. Ask him if he still has his wiener. I'm not going to. Ask him. Sergeant Torson here is wondering if you're still in possession of your genitalia. Over. I left it at his mom's after I fucked her ass all night. Tell him that. I'm gonna say the top one. Yep, I lost my wiener too. Just lay off, okay? He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off. Lay off, lay off. Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he's been entrusted with. Satellite officer. I heard him and I'm on it. New task, track down your gun. All we're getting is more tasks. We haven't accomplished a lot yet. 10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm. You're static. Oh god, the man is fighting back tears. Officer, do you need further assistance? Over. 1010, transmission completed, standing by, over. End call with the 41st. Let's end this call. We don't need any more humiliation. Roger that, 1010, over and out. Static ends with a loud click and everything is silent in the cabin. Pull out the pull-out toolbox. A metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized. Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools like some men are. He's clearly a little protective of his tools, but what can you do? Work is work. Pry bar, chain cutters, flashlights. I want all of this. But okay, let's take the pry bar. I can't remember. We were told that we could do something with the pry bar. The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand, heavier than you'd think. Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids. I'm gonna take the chain cutters. I want them all. I want everything. The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand. And take the hand crank flashlight. It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue. Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss. Yes, of course. Alright. Great! I'm gonna do all this, and then I'm gonna end this episode because I'm probably over time. Run your fingers over the steering wheel levers. The white suede feels luxurious under the touch, and the metal clutch handle so familiar in your palm. Tap on the fuel preheater gauge. As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if started. It's in the large orange sector indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat. There's no use pressing the heat button, he says, and jingles his key. It won't start without the ignition key. Translation, we're not going anywhere right now. Okay. Alternative translation, don't even think you can drive my MC. Okay. Sounds good. Hey, so we've been monitoring you internally, and now we know your capo type. Whoa. This is like some meta shit. This is like the game intervening. Wait, there are capo types? Yes, guess what yours is. Oh, sorry, cop? I'm sorry, I'm not sure. I don't know. Yeah. Yes, sorry, cop. The cop who's sorriest. Let's make it official then, shall we? Huge lack of enthusiasm going on here. Okay, okay, but what are the other capo types? Well, we saw the other types, didn't we? I can't see them again. Won't the other capo types be jealous? What? Jealous of the sorry cop? I think they'll be fine, don't worry. They'll be super, super fine. It'll be totally okay. You can dual capo type from sorry to anything. This is some pretty meta shit, guys. You know, dual type? Okay, but what are the other capo types? Oh, you know, Apocalypse, Superstellar, the Advanced Interesting Cop, Liquid Shadow Cop, but you're too sorry to say those things, so here we go. Well, to be honest, after all the humiliation we've just been on the receiving end of, I can't see how we're not going to be a sorry cop. I think we're just going to have to take it. Thought game, rigorous self-critique. Of course you are. It's okay. See if you can get something out of this, like info, or maybe every time you say you're sorry, you get $1 million. This won't happen. Right. So I am gonna have to cut this episode off because I didn't set a timer, and I have no idea how long it is, and I will just get carried away in a million other dialogues in this game. But you know, we talked to some folks. We learned some stuff. We failed at some stuff. We got humiliated. I feel like that's all in keeping with this game. So if you're enjoying this, please like the video. If you want to see more, subscribe to the channel. And I will see you next time. Ciao.